A very up and down game. We got very unlucky with 6 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Tyrese drove the ball. He put his arms under to finish at the rim. There was a foul that was committed. It wasn't called. And then it turned into a fast break for Bagley, who made it on an and one, then missed the free throw, and then they hit a three on the free throw rebound. So that was a 7-point turnaround that really turned the game, and so that was really unlucky. I thought the positives in the game were the fact that we out-rebounded them, and they're a very good rebounding team. We showed signs of resilience early in the game when we got down, and we hung around, and then got back and eventually got the lead. But down the stretch, I got to do a better job of getting us better shots. We had too many difficult, contested, one-on-one situations down the stretch, and that's on me.
Rick, is the lack of ball movement down the stretch, is that more like just getting used to having the players that you have now available to you?
No, it's really, the way we're set up, we've got to get the ball up the floor quickly. We're best when we can play random and just keep creating problem situations for the defense. And you're seeing a lot of switching from a lot of teams. We're seeing it the whole game. The best thing against switching is to get stops and get runouts and get quality shots in transition. But tonight, things slowed down, and we just didn't get to that second and third action the way we did late in the third and throughout the fourth quarter in Orlando and throughout overtime. And so, that cost us. And they made some plays, but the play with Tyrese, that was just bad fortune.
I see Malcolm had 23 shots. Tyrese had 8. Do you like to see more balance in your backcourt, or is it more like Malcolm seeing things that he could exploit?
Malcolm's playing terrific. He's aggressive. He's a heat-seeking missile going to the paint. We need him to do that. I would like to get Tyrese more shots. That's something that I'm going to look at, and I'll talk to him about. I really love the play at the end of the third quarter where he got it just willed his way full court for a dunk, through everybody in that 2-for-1 situation. This was a tough game. We obviously didn't shoot the three well. We had another off night from the free throw line, so we're going to have to get some free throws tomorrow. But overall, we played pretty damn hard. We had some lapses. We didn't get off to a great start, but we hung around and gave ourselves a chance, and we just we had some bad luck, and we didn't execute well enough down the stretch.
Pat Boylan on Zoom, go ahead.
Rick, in the fourth quarter, they had just 10 points in the first 9 minutes. Felt kind of reminiscent of what you guys were able to do on Wednesday against Orlando. 12 over the final 3. What did you see there that kept you guys from closing it out on the defensive end?
Well, I haven't looked at it yet. I know that at least 1 or 2 of the baskets came off a second chance. So, our rebounding's going to have to it's possession of the ball. So, coming up with them, they had that one soiree in I think it was the third quarter where they got 4 shots. And then, ultimately those types of situations come back to haunt you, late in the game. That was a situation where if we had gotten the first rebound and gotten it down the floor, there's a great chance we would have gotten a great shot. And I think they scored on the 4th attempt on that particular play. So all this stuff carries over. But, they're at home. They finished the game the way they started it, with a flurry, and you got to give them credit for that. But we're going to have to execute better, and we're going to have to rebound a little bit better.
Scott Agnes, last one.
Rick, is there anything in particular you're stressing to Isaiah that you kind of want to see over the rest of the season, or is it all about him just getting out there and getting reps?
Yeah, I mean, we want him to be a presence at the rim, either with early rim runs or early ball screens and hard rolls to the basket. He's doing some really good things. Defensively tonight, had 4 block shots, rebounded well, and for the most part stayed out of foul trouble. And I think for young players, particularly in a physical game like this with Isaiah Stewart out there, this was a game where he could have been in massive foul trouble the whole night and was not. So, I viewed this as a very positive night for him. But he's got to keep building. On some things. I mean, he had a rough night from the free throw line, like the whole team did, and all of us are just going to have to keep working on that, keep working on process, routine, trust in the routine, and just continuing to be real positive thinkers as a team about that, and just keep working to get better.
Duane, what do you think shifted down the stretch? You all were up there, I believe it was like 105-99, 3 minutes to play. One more point the rest of the way, and they walk out here with a win. So, what do you think shifted?
They did a good job switching. Last 6 minutes of the game, I think they, we did a good job for 36 minutes on 38 minutes, 40 minutes for moving and cutting and screening and creating for each other. I think the ball got a little stagnant. And to make a miss league, man, you make a couple of shots. We head out of here with a W. So. We just got to find a way to put it in the basket and get a couple more stops down the stretch. So,
for you, what was it like to see a few go down tonight? You had been struggling to shoot the ball the last few games. I know you always remain confident, but what was it like to just see it? See the work pay off.
Oh yeah, for sure. Always feels good to make some shots. I'm a shot maker, so shots aren't falling. Got to find another way to make your game known and help the team win and do the little thing, do the other things. And tonight I was able to put some shots down. Like you said, I'm always going to be confident and shoot. Only way you can get out of a slump is shooting, and just keep believing in yourself. And my team has believed in me and put me in good positions to knock them down.
And then, how do you all think you accepted the challenge of being more physical? Rick was saying this would be a physical game. It kind of got like that at the end. Is that something where you're like, it's more chemistry or physicality, or I guess how do you see like just the end there?
Yeah, I mean, don't quote me on this, but I don't think this is more than our 8th game together. So, we're still finding our way with each other, around each other, together, and we're going to keep battling. And it was tough, and Detroit has a great tough team and young guys, and we feel like that's an area we need to get better in, and we're going to keep doing that every day in practice. Keep getting better. It's a mindset thing as well. Just paying attention to the details, getting guys off the glass, doing your work early, and all that stuff we work on. So just believing in it and making it happen.
Pat Boylan, go ahead on Zoom.
Duane, you are clearly a confident player, but when you've been struggling and your role can change night in and night out, and you've got all these new teammates, how challenging can that make it? And what did you think was the key to kind of breaking out of that slump? Albeit all of those outside forces tonight.
Yeah, this is the NBA, and you got to adjust. I think this being my first year, one of the biggest things I've learned is making adjustments, whether it's on the court, off the court, in life. Just being able to adjust to playing 35 minutes and then maybe playing 10 minutes, and it's a mentality. So for me, just creating a bond with the new guys. Continuing to build and grow with each other on and off the floor has helped me for sure these past couple days and games of picking up a chemistry and trying to get out of the couple games where I wasn't making too many shots, and they believe in me, man, at the highest level, and that's huge. Positive energy, positive support really helps, and they've been believing in me since I got here. So just keep going the same way and keep putting in work, and it'll pay off.
Scott Agnes, go ahead.
Duane, with this being just the 9th game that you guys were together, is being on a road trip like this, has there been ways in which you guys have been able to connect that maybe you otherwise do not when at home, both on the court and away from things?
Yeah, for sure. A lot of guys like bringing their game on the road, play 2K, go out to eat, go to dinner, just hang out. Just a bunch of young guys now, man. So we're trying to build this group and finish this season on a good note, man. Just keep trying to win games, putting ourselves in positions to win games in the fourth quarter, and that's what it's all about. And it's Pacers basketball, and that's what we're gonna keep on doing.
Last one, Tony East, go ahead.
Duane, as a rookie, how difficult has it been for you to, you spend all season learning your teammates, and then you have a whole new group of guys come in for your last 8 games? How challenging has that been for you in the way you play?
This is the best job in the world, man. I wake up blessed every single day. I'll keep saying that over and over again, and the opportunity to meet these guys, meet these pros, these vets, just to learn everything on a selfish thing, but as a team. Coming together, it's something that I feel like I have a really good skill. I've been blessed with God to bring people together, work a room, and create relationships that last forever. So I'm just trying to bring that to the new guys and bring us all together.
Isaiah, what do you think shifted down the stretch which allowed them to pull this one out?
I think it was our ball movement on offense. I feel like we was getting stops. We just couldn't execute on offense. There was a lot of one-on-one going on. We couldn't really get downhill. But we're going to continue to work on just getting into the next action. Because we get into one action like a pick and roll, and we just go one-on-one. So we just got to learn how to, just get into the next action and move the ball some more.
Did that change throughout the game? It sounded like throughout the game you all had pretty good ball movement. Was it just one of those things where you have to just be conscious of it down there?
I think I feel like if we move the ball, I feel like we can compete with anybody in this league. We just gotta just find a way to just not let the ball stick and just move it. I feel like we thought we had a mismatch against Stewart, but he was playing phenomenal defense today, and we just couldn't get past him. But that's something we just gotta work on, continue to work on, and get better at. So.
And then for you, bounce back game, probably a less frustrating game. So what was it like what have you learned just to kind of get through the ups and downs and play your style of basketball?
Just listen to the coaches. I get stubborn sometimes, and on defense, I play back when coaches telling me to play up. And I just gotta listen more. Stop being in my head. I just gotta get out of that stubbornness and just play my brand of basketball. Help the team as much as I can.
Pat, go ahead.
It seemed like a really physical game tonight. Isaiah, can you take us through some of the battles that you had with Stewart, and ultimately, I think you came away with a fair amount of those?
He was just playing tough, whole 48 on the offensive glass, on the defensive glass, is playing tough. I feel like I held my own. Against him tonight. I don't know how many rebounds I had, but how many rebounds he had. But I heard that we beat him on the glass tonight. So that's a plus.
Tony East, go ahead.
Isaiah, your first NBA game back in Detroit and Michigan. What was it like being back in your home state for the first time as a pro?
It was fun. I got a bunch of family and stuff out. I heard them cheering for me and stuff. I knew they was here tonight, so it felt good. Just went out there and just had fun, played my brand of basketball, and I get to see him after. So it's special for me.
From a game perspective, your screening ability has kind of grown as the season's gone on. Where have you gotten the most coaching and tips on a skill like that, and what's kind of helped you get better at that?
Just low ball screens. That's what coaches emphasize every game. Just setting low ball screens, trying not to move on screens as well. Just pick up cheap and easy fouls, and that's something I've just been working on. And it's been, getting me buckets, getting team buckets, and everything. So it's been opening up the court. So I just got to keep emphasizing that.